Hello and welcome to lovefromaleo. Welcome back if you're new. So glad that you could join me once again. So today I'm trying a new type of formatting for a reading. And so basically we're going to have every single sign be read for the whole week. Okay, so we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see how many people like it. If you like this type of reading, make sure you leave a thumbs up, okay? Before we start, I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. And I hope that you guys have an amazing week. And you can go ahead and skip to your part of the reading, okay? Alright, so we're starting off with Leo. Hey Leo, this is your season, so I thought I would start off with you guys. Happy birthday to all of my Leos. Leo, here you are. This is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node Leos. First, let's see what the lesson, the overall message for your week is for Leo. 15 through 20 seconds. Oh, we got two cards. Nice. So we actually got the number 8 and then the number 7, okay? So positive movement forward, beautiful. And then patience and planning. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Positive movement forward. And then the next card is patience and planning. So I feel like, Leo, this week you're going to be making some really, really beautiful segues, steps, transitions to something that you have been planning for quite a bit of time. Now this patience and planning part comes in where I feel like you had time to be separated from either certain people or certain scenarios to where you really have to figure out, what do I want, what's my goal, and how can I shine when I try to attain this, right? So throughout this week, I definitely think you're going to be able to experience a little bit of the blessings of whatever you've been planning for, whatever you've been working for. So I'm asking the cards to paint a picture. Okay, so we have the Moon card. I feel like this is secrets. You're getting ready to show yourself in a new way. People are not expecting this. You haven't told anyone anything. You're ready to do something that's going to come out. It's like a, what is it? A showcasing or a debut. That's what I want to say. It's like a debut. Princess of Wands, this is your energy, Leo. You're fresh, you're new, you're beautiful in your skin. You're almost like people are lusting to be around you. Maybe you've been at home for quite a while and now you're coming out and people are going to be around you and feel your energy. We have the Six of Wands here, so I definitely feel like people are going to be paying lots of attention. This could be something as simple as you posting a picture on Instagram and it gets lots and lots of likes or something. But I feel like with the Six of Wands, this is really saying you're stepping out and people are noticing you for who you are. Like you're really looking beautiful in your skin. Specifically skin. Like I feel like it's something with your body. Okay. Seven of Cups. Okay. So you may be dating around. You may have people that are paying lots of attention to you. I feel like you have people that are fighting for your attention right now. Okay. So it looks like your week is going to be filled with people who are wanting to be around you, asking for your attention, trying to just be around Leo. But you're not making a choice. You're really just out there having fun and you're like, may the best one win. Okay. So let's see who's going to be a part of your week. We have Aries and we have Aries. Wow, 2 Aries, okay? So there's definitely some Aries energy around you, Leo. Lovely. All right, so that is your weekly forecast. Let me know how everything goes in the comments down below. And also let me know what you want to debut this week. All right, and I'll see you in the next video. We're going to go ahead and go on to Virgo, okay? Hi, Virgo. Welcome back to your reading. I'm glad you can make it. So happy birthday to all of my August Virgos, okay? We're kind of segueing into that. If your birthday is on the 22nd or the 23rd, technically you are a Virgo, okay? So we're going to see what's going on for you. We're going to start off with the message, the focus. Wow, they came out super, super fast, Virgo. You're waiting on something. Emotional withdrawal. Okay. So some of you this week are going to be in hermit mode. I think it's going to be very peaceful, but I feel like there's a piece of you that needs to take care of yourself for right now during this week, Virgo. This could be because you're preparing for your season, but I think for a lot of you, it has a lot to do with retreating to heal, to kind of recuperate. So maybe you've been helping a lot of people as of late, okay? So let's see what else needs to be said. about this week for you, Virgo? Okay, so this week looks like there's going to be a lot of different things happening, right? The bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. You're not going to really see any of this coming. There's definitely going to be some type of change that you're not expecting. And this could be because you are in withdrawal mode, that maybe you feel like you're going to be lonely, or you feel like things like you're going to be single. But I feel like things are going to turn around for you, and I'll tell you why. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you may feel like you're down on your luck when it comes to your home life, or maybe you're just not feeling so Virgo-licious right now. Like, I feel like you kind of like, oh, like everything's kind of just going weird. You're having one of those days where you just feel like nothing is working out right. Then we go into the Lovers in reverse. So some of you will be having some sort of separation, or you feel separation anxiety with your lover, or maybe you have a breakup, okay? I know this sounds bad, okay, but just bear with me. But then we go to the Ace of Cups. So you either realize that you did not need this person, or you realize that there's someone better out there for you and you meet this person, okay? And it's probably going to feel like, what the heck? What the heck? Some of you definitely are going through a situation where you realize somebody is just a manipulator, okay? I see Libra energy here in reverse. Usually like a manipulator, okay? But I feel like you have choices. I feel like you have choices, okay? Now, I want to see a little bit more of this Queen of Pentacles, and then we'll see about this Ace of Cups, okay? All right, so we have Six of Wands. So you feel, if you have a business, you feel like people are not buying your products enough, or you feel like people are not sharing your videos or something like that, because I feel like exposure is something that's really important to how you make your money, okay? Now with the Six of Wands being there, yeah, I just feel like it's a slowdown in money, but I feel like this is something that's going to kind of, it's going to blow over. It's just right now in the beginning of your week, you're definitely going to be feeling that energy. Which is maybe why you're not being around people that you're close with or friends with, and not going out, because you feel like you need to save right now, okay? So with this Ace of Cups energy, let's see. Let's end this on a brighter note, shall we? All right, so we got Nine of Swords, and we got Three of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys are extremely nervous about a relationship in your household, whether it be a marriage or you're with your children. It could even be a job. I see that you're extremely nervous. It's something that's always on your mind. You have a lot of anxiety towards it. But it's interesting, though, because the Ace of Cups, that's what clarifies this. So it's kind of like, okay, everything that's in your home life isn't going right. That's how you feel, even when it comes to your money, your job. But with the Ace of Cups here, I do feel like you're going to have some type of emotional release, whether this means you're crying, or this means you meet someone, or you know someone that comes back into your life, and they kind of make everything just turn around for you, and you feel like, oh my gosh, where have you been? I've been needing you. So let's go ahead and see who's going to be around you. That's weird. All right, so we have a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, okay? So you do have a lot of people that look like they're going to be trying to help you throughout this week or come around you, okay? So do not feel too lonely. And also remember, Virgo, if you are stressing out about money or how you're making your money, you're not paying attention, or you're not putting effort into making more money. So instead of focusing on what's going wrong, focus on what you can do to make it better and to make more money, or whatever it is that you're, not feeling so comfortable in, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. And before you leave, I would love for you to leave me a comment and let me know, what is it that you are withdrawing from, okay? Libra, hi my love. Welcome back to your reading. This is for my Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node Libras. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see what's happening for you with the lesson for this week for you. It came out super fast. Disruption. So disruption is the number 16 at the top of the card here. I'm sorry if you can't see it. So the number 16, when you reduce it in numerology, is 1 plus 6. The number 7. So 7 is about receiving blessings, luck, okay? So sometimes luck can be a good thing because it's like, yeah, something good has happened, but it's also because you needed it to happen. Like, you got lucky, you understand? So also this number 7 represents separation. So there's something that I feel like you are removing yourself from or separating yourself from. It could be a person, it could be a thing, a place, maybe an action or behavior that you have taken on as of late. I feel like this is something that you weren't really trying to do or have happen. It just kind of comes out of nowhere, okay? This could be something that's not planned, that's not scheduled, but it ends up turning into something that's beautiful for you that you didn't even know you wanted to happen. So let's go ahead and see what comes out. All right, so the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So emotionally speaking, you're not feeling so down on yourself. I think you're actually feeling a lot happier. You're feeling lighter in spirit. I think you have a lighter heart. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries around you that's making you feel this way, okay? Or they're making you feel happier than usual. They get your mind off of work and things like that. Now, I see the Princess of Swords in reverse. So I kind of feel like you're not doing much talking. You could be around this person. Or for some of you, this could be that Libra, you're not communicating as much as you would like to. Then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, wanting to revisit, okay, within your life. We'll see what that is in just a second. And then we end off with the Prince of Swords in reverse. So this is interesting. All air energy. This is all about you. You're in your head, Libra. I think there's things that you want to hash out, but you don't really know how to go about it, or you're waiting for this other person to do so. So you want to revisit something that has to do with the Leo. Remember I was saying there's a fire sign, because you feel like it isn't over. But there's lies that are attached to it. So maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had because you feel like everything was not said efficiently or successfully, completely. So maybe you're trying to go back to that. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a sit down with them. You're going to have a whole conversation. But it's all about how you warm up to that idea, okay? Now, what you find out may be something that is a blessing, or maybe you find out something you weren't expecting, or it could be something that you find out and then you're like, that's not what I was expecting to hear, good or bad. So, but I do think it's going to be a conversation where you find out something and you're like, okay. So let's just go ahead and see who this is involving. I definitely see a lot of fire energy, specifically Leo. And we have a Sag. So definitely fire energy, okay? Awesome. All right, so that was a very quick reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know down below, what is it that you were trying to revisit? Because you guys are definitely trying to revisit something, okay? Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey Scorpio, welcome to your weekly forecast. This is for my Scorpio sun, moon, risings, and north nodes, okay? So we're going to see what's happening for you. We're going to start off with the spiritual oracle deck here, and we're going to see basically what is the lesson. Well, it wanted to come out. I'm actually going to reshuffle just one more time because it kind of felt a little hesitant. All right, let's see. All right. Oh, it's even better. Love begins. So being that it kind of came, like there was a card that came out before that and it was accelerated motion, I kind of feel like you're going to jump into this new love and it's going to be unexpected. You're going to be like, whoa, this, I didn't even know this was supposed to happen. But it's definitely a cohesive relationship. Now this could be a friendship, but most likely it's going to be in some sort of romantic field, okay? So let's actually go ahead and see who this could be involving. Who's going to be involved in your week? Alrighty, so we have an Aquarius showing up here. Alrighty, beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what the actual week holds for you. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have Five of Wands in reverse. So you guys are being very calm. I think you guys, if you have been very aggravated lately or easily irritated, I think that's going to subside this week for sure. If you've been arguing with someone, no more arguing, calmness, okay? I'm seeing in the beginning, we have the Justice in reverse. So there could have been a really toxic type of conversation that you have in your week. There's also going to be some sort of disagreement. I definitely see either a breakup or a divorce for some of you, or maybe just not seeing eye to eye with someone. And it causes you to kind of have friction, right? But no worries, because we have love begins. So there's definitely some good things coming. We have the Tower in reverse. Okay, so because of whatever this disagreement is, it actually causes either a fallout, or it causes for you to see each other in a new light, or it causes you to see whatever this is in a new perception. And because of this, it has you feeling a little down, right? It has you feeling like, what the heck is going on? So let's go ahead and see exactly what it is that you're actually having this disagreement on. We have the Four of Pentacles. It definitely could involve money. It could involve a job, or how you're investing your time, the things that you're keeping to yourself, okay? Maybe someone sees it in a different way. I feel like you see it one way and You feel like however you're holding back your feelings, it's holding you back from connecting. Now the Tower in reverse, what's going to be shifted for you? What's going to come out of nowhere? The Hangman. There could be a Pisces that chooses you or you go towards them, but I kind of feel like you're making a spiritual decision to go towards something. And it's because of whatever this disagreement was. You see the truth for what it is. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant. So I think you kind of feel like they're either it's the idea of marriage or the person that you have been trying to be stable with, or even a job for some of you. It just seems like you're realizing that's not the way to go. Like, or maybe because of all of this, I feel like there is a person that you realize you needed to be with, or someone or something. It's a mindset. And you're like, no, I needed to be with that other person or something like that. It's kind of weird because we have love begins, but maybe the love begins with yourself. And I know that sounds cheesy, but I kind of feel like you're going to be like disagreeing with someone because you see their true colors, and then it forces you to be like, oh, that sucks, but at the same time, I have to choose me. I have to choose my morals and what I believe is right. And that alone will bring in people that feel that way as well. Like, they'll see that and it'll attract the people that need to be in your life. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, but I think that's a really good way to, you know, love yourself, is by choosing things that you feel right for yourself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, Scorpio. And before you leave, like the video, and then also let me know in the comments down below, what's something that's a deal breaker for you in a relationship? What's something that you are definitely not having and you're never going to change your mind on it? Let me know down in the comments down below, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Hi Sag, welcome back to your reading. This is for my Sag Sun, Moon, Rising, and North nodes, okay? So Sag, let's just go ahead and see what's happening for you. So we're going to start off with the Oracle. We're going to see what is the lesson for this week for my Sagittariuses. Ooh, okay, we got 2 cards. I'm going to take them. The first one is the number 7 and the second one is the number 6, okay? So stand your ground, victory and success. So beautiful message. Stand your ground, victory and success. So Scorpio has something similar where they're standing up for themselves, and I think you're or they're choosing themselves, and I think you're standing up for yourself. You're speaking up, and because of this, you will have many rewards. You'll have lots of success. You're gonna feel fresh. You're gonna feel vibrant. But I also feel like you're going to show people how to treat you, which is always a good thing. 222. I just saw it. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess card here, okay? So there's a lot of spiritual knowledge that you are having. I think some of you guys have been doing a lot of studying. I think a lot of you guys have been doing a lot of understanding of thyself, or maybe people around you that you feel like have a big impact on you. Now, this could have something to do with family, friends, or even a third-party situation, just depending on who you are and what your life is going through at this moment. I think some of you know that you are in a third-party situation, but you're not really sure how to go about it, especially with the Ace of Cups in reverse here, okay? Now, that's a lot. I know. That was a lot. We're starting off with the Queen of Swords here, okay? So it's almost like you caught someone red-handed, or you find out something that makes you feel like you cannot trust them anymore. And so you're kind of going through this phase where you're like, okay, how should I deal with this? Which is good, because usually fire will just react immediately, okay? But I feel like you were taking the time to really digest things and process them and then make your move. Next, we have the Fool in reverse. So you may make a decision that either is not good on your behalf, or maybe it's something that, you know, later on you'll see that's probably not how I should have dealt with that. We also have the Devil in reverse. So I do see you letting go of whatever toxic connection that this is or was for you. For your greatest good, okay? It looks like you are not going to be holding on to this, but I do think you're going to make a foolish decision in the middle of the week when it comes to this situation. Let's go ahead and see. Or maybe whoever has done this to you, they've done it before. But what I'm seeing with the 8 of Wands, you make a very, very rash decision where you kind of just, you don't think, you just go. You could just react violently, or maybe you just decide to just up and leave it all behind. Not worrying about like how it actually affects your day-to-day life, your routine. So, you know, but I think you had good reason to do so. But I think there is going to be, the way that you go about it is going to be weird, but because you stand your ground and you're like, no, I'm not going to be a part of this. I do not agree with this, and I'm worth more than this. That in itself is a present. And also you're definitely letting go of something that is toxic. So that's always a good thing. You're letting go of something that does not deserve you. It could be someone who is manipulative, or they use you for your resources, or someone who is very, very controlling. Okay. And so, yeah, it kind of looks like you're just starting to see that for yourself and you move on from that. It could have something to do with a Leo, or someone younger than you. I also see secrets, and I also see that you didn't want to know that you wanted to know these secrets, but once you do, it pushes you on the course that you need to go. And so it's one of those, I didn't know I needed it until I had it. Okay, Sag? All right, so let's go ahead and see who's going to be around you during this week. Please be careful and don't do anything that's too crazy. We have a Cancer, okay? But we also have Three of Cups again. So even if it's not a Cancer, it's definitely some sort of third-party situation or a betrayal of some sort that I feel like you are just not having, okay? So that is the end of your reading. Before you go, please make sure you leave me a thumbs up. And then also in the comments down below, let me know, what is it that you are not willing to go along with just for the sake of making someone else happy? What is something that you're like, no, I'm Sag and I will not take that. I'm all here for relating to people and being fun and happy, but when you cross that line, I'm out. What is that line for you? And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye. Capricorn, hey, welcome back to the reading. So for this particular reading, we're going to see what's happening for you throughout this week, okay? We're also going to see who's going to be involved in it. So let's just go ahead and see what's happening with the Oracle deck here. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and also North Nodes. Stand your ground. Sag just had the same card, okay? Stand your ground, okay? So a lot of people have been getting similar cards. Scorpio also had something similar. So it looks like you're going to be standing your ground. You're going to be saying no. You're going to be using your no, okay? It's a very powerful word, okay? So let's see what's happening for Capricorn this week. All right, so the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This could have something to do with your job, or somebody who keeps draining your money, or someone who wants all of your money, but they don't earn it, or they don't know how to use it effectively, and they kind of abuse using your money, okay? This could also be someone at your job that you feel like just doesn't do a good job, a coworker. But I feel like it's someone around you that you feel like they are just not good with money, and they always want your money, and you always have to lose money to give it to them, and then you're like, dang, well now I don't have money, okay? So it looks like that's something that's going to be a part of the situation. You could definitely just be saying, look, no more, I'm not giving you any more money, that's it, you're cutting them off. We have the Four of Cups in reverse, so I see you actually feeling pretty good. You feel happy. You feel like, you know, things are good, very lighthearted, you're not being weighed down. Then we have the Hierophant in reverse, okay? So then there's somebody that comes and they kind of overstep their boundaries. Someone who is kind of being, I want to say controlling was the first word that came to my head, but I feel like it's more of a passive controlling type of thing, like being passive aggressive but still wanting to dictate certain things. And I feel like this is something that you feel like it's went too far. And then we have the Six of Wands, and so I feel like maybe this happens in public and you have to stand up for yourself in public, but because you do this, it kind of makes you feel like, you know what, that felt good, like I'm glad I did that. And people also notice you for being the person who was in the right, and they're like, I totally agree with you, you should not feel bad about this at all. This could definitely be happening in your workplace. Maybe somebody's overstepping their boundaries and telling you to do all this stuff and telling you to carry a heavy load, and you're like, what are you going to do though? So let's go ahead and see what this Hierophant in reverse is. All right, so I'm seeing the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like somebody is just constantly telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that, and they're micromanaging, and you're like, okay, no, what are you gonna do? It could be a really, really annoying boss, or it could be someone who's just manipulative. Like, they just know how to push people's buttons, and they know what to say to make people do things. I even got the thought of blackmail too. And so interesting, I kind of feel like this person may do this to a lot of people, or maybe it's just you, but I feel like whenever you stand up to them, it's almost like everyone is like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for doing this. Like, you do not understand how much we needed you to do that. Now, if you end up getting fired or something, honey, I don't know what to tell you, but it does look like this is something you need spiritually, just for your ego to just feel like, okay, I'm not just someone to run over. I'm not just a doormat. Yeah, and it looks like you used a lot of courage is what I want to say too. It's a lot of courage that I see for you here. It's almost because it's like you're in a good mood and you're like, look, you're not going to mess up my mood today. Like, no, I'm not having it. You're just not having it. It could be that Leo energy that you're feeling right now. All right, so let's just go ahead and see who's going to be around you throughout this week for Capricorn. All right, so we got Libra and Taurus. Okay, they both showed up here, King of Swords and the Hierophant. I definitely feel like this is a boss, okay? So let me know if your boss is really annoying, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing Libra and Taurus being here for people that are going to be around you, okay? So thank you for watching this video. That has been your weekly forecast. Before you leave, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, and also let me know down in the comments, why do you like or dislike your boss, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Aquarius, hi my love. Okay, so this is for all my Aquarius sun, moon, and rising and north nodes, okay? So we're going to start off with the Oracle deck to see what the lesson is for your week. Balance, okay? Aquarius, this card really reminds me of you for some strange reason. I don't know what it is, okay? I love Aquariuses, so I think maybe that's why. But we have balance, okay? So this is using all of your resources, fire, earth, water, and air, and becoming balanced and understanding how divine you are as a individual. The number 11 is here, so that's obviously an angel number, but also when you combine this, it's 1 + 1, and that's the number 2. And the number 2 for me, seeing the sides of yourself, that the duality rather of yourself. So we're going to go ahead and see what all this is about, how this relates to the card, okay? Beautiful message, very calm, okay? Very calm energy. Maybe some of you have been finally getting to the state that you need to be in. I kind of feel like some of you guys were going through hell, and now you finally have a peace of mind. Okay. So we have 7 of Pentacles in reverse as your energy here at the bottom of the deck. So 7 of Pentacles in reverse, I think you have added something to your routine or taken something away from your routine. And I feel like this is something that maybe this is something that was on your mind heavy, like something that you've been worried about, but you hadn't been saying it. And now you're at a point where you're like, thank God, thank the heavens, thank my angels, whatever. Things are finally starting to move. I'm able to take care of myself now. Okay, so 6 of Pentacles. Making money, sharing money, okay? So now that you're able to receive things, you're able to help people as well, and you feel really, really good about that. You could also be spending money on a significant other or something like that. We have the Star in reverse. This is you, Aquarius. Now, the Star in reverse, to me, when I see it like this, it's almost like you have this epiphany, but it's within yourself. You're not telling anyone. No one else knows that you're even going through this, but it's happening, and you feel that. So we're definitely going to see what that's about. The Moon in reverse, though, things are revealed and you see things in a totally new way, and you obviously you're going through this like shift. I feel like you, for example, if you're a person who was very selfish, now you're like, I want to help people, I want to give, okay? And Aquarius is not known for being selfish, but just as an example so you can see where I'm coming from. Okay, so oh, it came out super fast. 3 of Cups in reverse, okay? So you may have some sort of enlightenment about your friendship groups around you, or maybe a third-party situation, but I think it's more so with the friendship group. Like, you're starting to see who's good for you, who's not, or, oh, it could be a relationship, okay? 2 of Cups in reverse. You're seeing who drains you. You're understanding who drains you emotionally, okay? That's always a good thing. And what's coming out? I think some of you guys are learning to share your feelings more as well, which is always a good thing. And then 8 of Swords. So you have a conversation that makes you understand this person a little bit better, but also how to deal with things around you. It could be a Cancer. So someone who's super emotional and they wear their heart on their sleeves, I think they're teaching you and you're teaching them how to balance out that duality. So especially if you're in a relationship with someone who's a complete opposite of you, it's definitely a lesson to teach you your strengths, your weaknesses, the things you can work on, etc. All right, now this could be a very uncomfortable conversation for you, but once you really sit and think about everything that was said, I think it'll have a lot of good things for you to learn, for you to really take in, okay? So that's beautiful. I want to see what the 6 of Pentacles is, because I feel like it's a reward that you are receiving. Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's going to come out of nowhere, okay? So this could be like a check or something like that. Yeah, especially with the World in reverse, I feel like it's something that keeps coming back, okay? The gift that keeps on giving. Nice. All right. Now let's go ahead and just see who's going to be a part of your week. Ooh, we got a lot of people. Okay. The first energy we have is yourself, Aquarius. Awesome. We then have Capricorn here. We have all of the earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. We also have Virgo, Leo, Cancer. You guys have everybody around you. And then lastly, Aquarius. Wow, full circle. Full circle. So you could be working with your family or people, your friendship groups, like I was saying. Lots of cards on here. I know you guys can't see them. Lots of cards, lots of events. A very, very packed week for you. So make sure you're finding your balance and make sure you're finding the things that keep you zen, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, and before you leave me a comment and let me know what gift that you actually received this week, okay? Because I definitely see a gift in your future, okay? Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast. This is for my Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. So Pisces, let's go ahead and see what the lesson for this week is for you. We got two lessons, okay? So we got the third eye chakra and the waiting game. Okay. So we got self, and then we got base. Okay, the number 6 is about self, all right? Awareness. The third eye chakra is opening. So you're seeing things for what they truly are, okay? So it's kind of like whenever you use your first eye, as I like to call it. When you use your first eye, you're able to be filled with illumination and light and purity. And you're able to see things for what they actually are. No sugar, no additives, none of that. The waiting game. So there's something you've been waiting on and you're still on the road to getting to it, but it's not here quite yet. But this is a lesson because there's things that you still need to know before you're able to receive that blessing, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. I feel like some of you guys are being tested to see how strong, how spiritually strong you actually are and how strong you are in your faith, okay, Pisces? Now, we know Pisces is all about faith. It's about belief. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so that you're putting your swords down. You're not fighting at this time. Maybe there's something where you can't fight for it at this time. It could have something to do with a Cancer. It could have something to do with transportation, a car, or even marriage. Like trying to push something to go forward. Okay. You're not pushing for it right now. You're really staying calm. I think you're learning that fighting does not help the situation. Pushing for something does not help it if it's not ready to be received by the other person or the other, whatever you're trying to work for. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. So you're really juggling things. You're trying to figure out what you're going to do. You're analyzing. You're like, what am I going to do about this? But you're juggling. You're staying afloat. Okay, so that's the beauty of that. Now, 3 of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're getting over some type of hurt or some type of conversation or a letdown or a no, you know, like someone said no in a decision or something, and you're like, damn, like, okay, what do I do now? Where do I go? Then we have the 4 of Cups here. Now, the 4 of Cups is like you're feeling kind of down this week, Pisces. I think you have a lot in your mind and you're not able to really figure out where to place this. And this is where that third eye chakra comes in, because I feel like you're supposed to be spiritually strengthening yourself because there's things coming, but it's like you're in this in-between stage, okay? So let's see. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're struggling right now. You're going through the hard part. How strong are you? It's not about love. Like, love is there, but it's really, you don't care about none of that right now. You know, usually you're like in la la land, you're like, oh, love, I love this. It's real life right now. Like, you're really dealing with real life things. Now, the disappointment that I see that you're moving past, because I feel like you can't really do anything about it at this point. You're staying calm. I think, wow, okay. So what I like about this, you're staying calm, right? You're not letting it get you down too much, which is beautiful. 8 of Wands here, there's going to be a quick movement, a quick change that completely turns itself around. The World in reverse here, it's almost like somebody comes back to give you a different outlook, a different perspective, different advice, or a different answer. That's what I'm seeing with the world in reverse. Like something comes back around and it's gonna like hit you in the head like out of nowhere. And the Ace of Wands, you won't even have to do anything about it, you know? Like it's gonna come to you. You're not gonna go to it, okay? Now the Four of Cups, why are you still feeling so low? Three of Cups, okay? I think you just want to go out and have fun, or maybe you need to be around your friends, okay? But there's a money issue and you can't afford that right now, or maybe you have car troubles with the Six of Swords in reverse here. Okay, it's just a resource thing. Like it's all how you see it. Okay, you have to change your perspective. The things that you want, you have to know what you want, but there's also different ways to look at it. Okay, so don't look at everything so literal. I feel like you're supposed to be using your third eye, using that Pisces energy to the max this month. Use your belief, manifest, bring it in, draw it in. Let's see what's going to be around you, Pisces. All right, so we have a Leo. Okay, a Leo, and they look like they're going to be very happy. Okay, we have and they're going to help you fight for something because we have Jupiter here. Okay, so be very appreciative of whoever this person is, whether they're a Leo or not. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video, and down below let me know what you were trying to manifest. Okay, put it out there, speak it into existence, because it's definitely coming your way. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Hi Aries, welcome back. So this is your reading. This is for my Aries sun, moon, rising, and north nodes. Okay, so Aries, let's go ahead and see what the lesson is for your week. Moving on. So you're leaving something behind. You're choosing you. Moving on to bigger and better things. I feel like you're moving on to a better job, maybe a better living situation, a better relationship, maybe a better hairstyle for yourself. You're moving on to something. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. You're moving from the dark to the light, okay? Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Cups, okay? So you are feeling like you're moving on and you're leaving something behind, okay? So that is the energy that I'm getting for you. Two of Wands, but you're making a very, very good decision to go towards a better and bigger opportunity. And it's going to have you feeling rich, honey, luxurious, beautiful. You're going to be comfortable with the Nine of Pentacles. So it may feel lonely, but you are definitely going towards something that is very, very good for your energy. And people are going to notice you. And they're going to be so like in awe of what you're doing and accomplishing. So we start off with the Two of Cups, right? So this is a relation. This is some type of connection that I'm seeing here. We'll see in just a second what that's about. But we have the Two of Pentacles. So you had to kind of leave something behind. It could definitely have been that love situation that, you know, you're leaving behind. But Three of Wands, there's good news that's coming towards you. So maybe next week there's going to be some really, really good things. I'm seeing that you leaving this love situation behind, or it could also be a job that you had a really deep connection with. It's going to bring some enlightenment to you, but it's also going to bring that fire back to you. And I think you've been missing that. Okay, like I said, dark to light. So let's see what this good news is. The Emperor in reverse. Okay, so this is your card, Aries. I kind of feel like the good news is going to be something that someone tells you, but it's going to be something that you didn't see coming, something you don't even know. It's not even in your forecast. But I feel like because of whatever ending, whatever this breakup was, you end up receiving a gift. Whether it's a person that comes towards you and they're like, oh, I think you're really cute, and you're like, oh, I'm actually single now. Or it could be something deeper than that, where it's like someone tells you, I'm really glad you moved on from this because I have this really good opportunity for you and I think you'll be perfect for it. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's get a little bit more information on this connection with the Two of Cups. The Hermit, Queen of Swords. You're definitely moving away from it. There could have been a cheating situation involved, or you feel like love is just not your focus right now. It's not something you need to be focused on. Okay. This could have been a toxic situation, almost like there was just too much drinking, or it was too codependent or something like that. But yeah, I feel like you just feel like it's something you need to leave behind. And it's good that you did this. It's definitely good. I see nothing but goodness coming towards you because of this. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You left something that was comfortable emotionally, but it wasn't benefiting you. You know, you weren't moving. You weren't progressing. You weren't progressing. You were staying very stagnant, okay? So with this change, I definitely see a lot of movement and opportunities coming to you like this as soon as you leave it behind, okay? So who's going to be around you in your week? Aries, it's all about you. It's just you. So moving on from something and really having time to be secluded to yourself, okay? So that's beautiful energy. It may not feel that way, but I honestly feel like you need this time anyways. So thank you so much for watching this video. Before you leave, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And let me know in the comment down below, what are you going to be doing with your time alone? Okay, Aries? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey Taurus, welcome back to your reading. So this is for my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. All right, Taurus, so let's go ahead and see what your message, your lesson is for this week. All right, Taurus, we got two messages, two lessons for you. We got the crown chakra, and then we got patience, okay? So there's an enlightening, I feel like there's some sense of you like overstanding things, like on a whole nother level, rising up to the occasion is what I'm hearing. We have patience here as well. So this is your energy, Taurus, about waiting for things to change, okay? Now things are changing slowly, but they surely are coming, okay? So keep that in mind throughout this week. Now let's go ahead and see what all of this is about. Slow and steady changes, slow and steady changes. Very zen energy, Taurus. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So you may have some bad news coming, or maybe something that prolongs the progression that you were looking for. Yeah, it could be something to do with legalities, or if you're in a divorce, it seems as though things are taking a lot longer than usual, okay? Nothing too terrible, it's just taking longer. All because of legalities. Now with the Eight of Swords, I'm seeing that you get that conversation, it comes to you and you're like, oh, that is not what I wanted to hear. But the good thing about this, I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles. Now the Six of Pentacles, there's something good that you're going to be receiving that you definitely want, and I think it's going to be a gift, okay? Now you could either be giving this to someone and it comes back to you, you know, on an energetic level, but I feel like you're going to be receiving something and you don't even know it, okay? So just keep your hopes high, because you'll attract more when you're doing that anyways. We then have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So there's something that you literally get like a breakthrough. Like you step right on past whatever struggle was going to be in your way. I feel like this has a lot to do with how you are keeping your attitude. So if your attitude is good, you have a better chance of receiving whatever good reward that this is. And it looks like the hardest part, it will be over, especially by the end of the week. Now let's go ahead and see what this conversation is going to be about. I want to get a little bit more clarification for you. Ace of Pentacles, it could be from your job, or if you're trying to get a settlement or something like that, it looks like it's going to be a conversation about that. Nine of Cups, and it's going to make you a little uncomfortable. You're going to be like, oh, are you serious? Like, I need this now. Now the Six of Pentacles and the Sun energy, let's see what this is about. You're receiving word of mouth, a secret. So maybe for some of you, it could be like you figure out a loophole or a cheat code or something, so you can boost yourself up so you can get whatever you're looking for quicker. Okay. All right. For some of you, this is really specific, but it could be that you are in a divorce and someone has information on your spouse doing something they weren't supposed to in the marriage, and it helps you get your money quicker or whatever, something like that. But I'm seeing that for some of you. And the hardest part is over. Let's get a little bit of clarification on that. There's definitely someone that's watching stuff for you, whether it's a physical person or like the higher ups, something. Somebody's watching you. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the hardest part is over with this love, this divorce, okay? So just, you know, keep the hope alive. Now let's see what's going to be around you. Make sure to stay in high spirits. I feel the need to tell you that very strongly. And make sure you're doing things that you're supposed to be. We have Libra. A lot of legal things happening here is what I see for you, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. That has been your weekly forecast for this week. Please leave a like below. And don't forget before you leave to leave a comment and let me know how you stay sane while staying patient, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Hi Gemini, welcome back to your reading. This is for my Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising, and also North Node. So we're going to see what the lesson is for this week for my Geminis. Intuition, okay? So the number 2, beautiful. So you're going to be having a lot of synchronistic events happening for you. A lot of things that you may have studied, or things that are just intuitively coming to you that you're like, how do I even know about this stuff? Like, where's all this coming from? You may be clairvoyant, clairaudient, something like that. So pay attention to whatever you are feeling, okay? Maybe even clairsentient. If you don't know what any of those are, I would encourage you to do some research on that, okay, Gemini? So let's see what's happening for Gemini this week. So at the bottom of the deck, we have 6 of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like you're either giving a lot of yourself or a lot of your money to something, or you are losing something. It could be in love, or maybe you found out someone wasn't as loving as you thought, okay? Or you could be spending a lot on friends or something of that nature. We have the Chariot in reverse. Now, I feel like you can avoid a lot of this with your intuition. So if you feel like you don't need to be sharing, make sure you don't, okay? I'm seeing with the Chariot in reverse that things are moving rather slow, and it's because I feel like Spirit wants you to know you shouldn't be going this direction, and I feel like you're kind of not taking that heed. And then we also have the Hangman in reverse, so it's like you need to make this decision. You need to wake up. I feel like someone is telling you, wake up, wake up, wake up. And then we have 7 of Swords in reverse, so there's something that comes out, you know, something that you didn't know. It's like a knowing. Let's see what this is. What do you find out? Something with someone you're trying to have relations with. It could be something that happened in your past, or it could just be something that's happening right now that you didn't realize this person was capable of. Yeah, 2 of Cups right here. Something you didn't know about this person. Maybe their motives or something like that, or maybe it's something that they've been through. It could be a good thing, but I kind of feel like you aren't really in the know of what this person is expecting of you, or what they expect for this relationship. Now, the Chariot in reverse, what's taking long? Oh, there's something taking a very long time to pick up, to start. The Emperor, it could be involving an Aries, okay? But I feel like it's just a matter of you guys just spending time or being around each other. Something isn't happening. It could be a job as well. There's not a lot of offers. I feel like someone is not trying to come towards you, and it's making you question, like, do they even like me? Like, what is this all about? But you kind of chill and you let it, you know, you just let it happen. You're not trying to force anything. Now, what is it that you have to make a decision on? The Moon in reverse. A new way of seeing things. So maybe you've been in denial for a long time, and you're starting to see things for what they actually are. Yeah, I'm seeing if there's communication. Gemini, this is you. It's like maybe you were saying, oh, this is just how they are, this is just how they communicate. But if you feel like, you know, if you're starting to see the pattern that this is just, they're just a dick or whatever, then it's like, take it for what it is. Because I kind of feel like you're giving them the benefit of the doubt, and they don't necessarily deserve this. Ten of Swords in reverse, Strength in reverse. So you're weak when it comes to this person, or you feel like there's more to be said. There's more that you can, you know, you can give them the benefit of the doubt. You can wait on it, but you're just going to be disappointed, okay? And it could have something to do with money, or maybe just where they see their future going, okay? So they could just be wanting to have fun, or just wanting to have passion with you, but that's it. They don't want it to go long term. So just be very careful of what you're getting yourself into. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy this, but you should know where it's all supposed to be going, so you don't get your hopes up or your feelings too deeply involved. I feel like that's the message for this, okay? I feel like you're giving more of yourself to them than they are to you. Who's involved in your week? We got the Sun, so it could definitely be a Leo, okay? Or it could also be a Gemini, because you are a Gemini Sun. Well, some of you are. All right, so that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching this. Before you leave, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment and let me know what are your spiritual gifts, whether it is clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, all that good stuff. Let me know what your spiritual gift is, or something that you would want to know more about, spiritually speaking, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. So this is for my Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Nodes. So we're going to see what's happening for you throughout this week. What is the lesson for Cancer this week? Oh, we got 2. Wow. Ooh. Wow. This is interesting. So the first card we have is Universe. The second card we have is Temptation. All right. So we have the 21 here is Universe. 2 + 1 is 3. So what are you creating with Universe? And then we have Temptation here, which is 1 + 5, and that is the number 6. So what are you creating with Universe? But what are you actually doing with these creations? with yourself? Like, what are you using your powers for good or evil is what I feel like this is about. 555, I just saw it. So you may be getting gifts from universe, but maybe you're not using them in the right way. You may be getting signs from universe. You may something, but I feel like it's a question of good versus evil. Interesting. I feel like this is going to be a very dramatic week for you, Cancer. All right. So bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Swords in reverse. Very, very, very anxious. You have a lot on your mind. You're really thinking very hard about something, and you're either sick or you're really, like, you don't feel confident about something, okay? It could be physically speaking. So let's just look at what we have here. We have the Hierophant here. So I feel like there's either something dealing with an institution, a school, a system, or a hierarchy. That's the word, a hierarchy. Okay, that you're dealing with. And then we have the Moon in reverse. So you're starting to see things for what they are. This could be the system itself, via the government, or just the way that you're starting to see the world for what it actually is. And then you're also seeing, I'm also seeing the Empress in reverse. So you're learning to cherish yourself, to spend more time appreciating yourself, knowing your worth. And so I kind of like, if this is dealing with your job or just even life, it's like you're realizing what's really good for you and what's not, but you're having a hard time deciding which side you want to be on. Okay, so let's get some information on this Moon in reverse. All right, so we got the Hermit. So you've been doing some studying, or you've been doing some spiritual, like, tapping in. And so you're starting to see the answers come to you. You've been asking for guidance or discernment, and you're starting to see what this is. And now you're like, okay, what do I do with this? You've been meditating. You've been really, really focused on expanding your consciousness. And so I think you're starting to realize, okay, well, then there's things in my life that I don't need, or I'm slaving myself away. It could be a job or something, right? And you're like, okay, well, I need a job to survive, but I don't want to do a job that I don't love. So then it goes to the question of, okay, well, what do I want to do to serve myself? And so it gets you in this battle of, like, temptation, the evil, which is the world, and then universe, the zen, the positivity, all that good stuff, you know? But it's like, where's your balance at? What do you feel with that? So I definitely feel like it has something to do with your job. The Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant here. It's like you're trying to figure out, where do I invest my time? Where do I save myself? How do I save myself? Some of you are literally asking, how do I save my soul? I don't want to be a part of the evil ways of things, but I also don't know how to do that without completely separating myself and living, you know, completely out of this world. How do I find the balance between earth and spirituality? All right, so we have Two of Cups. So maybe there's a connection that you have with a person, or there could be a connection that's draining you. But I do feel like it's a good connection for majority of you. There's a connection here. I feel like maybe someone will be able to pick up the slack until you find a job that is more suiting to your passion or to how you feel. Some of you should go into astrology and kind of figure out your strengths and weaknesses so you can find something better fit for you. Don't be alone. Don't be isolated right now. I feel like you should definitely be surrounded by loved ones and people who care about you at this time, because I feel like you're in a moment where you feel really, really unstable, okay? So be around people that love you, and I think the answers will come quicker and smoother than you think. Now let's see who's going to be around you, or who you should be around throughout this week. Oh, we got a lot of cards, okay? So there's a lot of different people you can be around, okay? So for those of you who have Libras or whoever you're married to, okay? This is what I'm seeing. Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces. So you have a nice blend of logic, earthly realm, 3D people, and then also people who are more spiritual. So this is a really, really beautiful blend, and I think that's what your lesson is. You just have to learn how to blend it. It doesn't have to be all or nothing, Cancer. You just have to find your balance, and that is how you save yourself, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helps you throughout this week. Before you leave, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. And also, in the comments down below, let me know what spiritual things that you want to know more about. So if I can help you with that, what is something spiritual that you are wanting to tap into more and wanting to have more information on? Maybe I can make some videos on that specific thing for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. So you guys, this is the complete ending of this video. Thank you so much if you guys are watching this outro. Please make sure to email me if you want a private reading. Add me on Patreon if you want private readings every single month. And yeah, please like this video and share it, and let me know if you like these type of videos. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.